It's Property Speaking, and today we're calling all the real estate agents and property developers to gather around and sit at the feet of Philip Skuman as he dishes out knowledge and information. Don't be shy. If you need help, and it's okay. Philip, good morning. Are you well?
Morning, guys. Always. Thanks for having me.
So we're looking at marketing when it comes to property developers and real estate agents. What is number one key, very important for them to note?
Okay, so I think first things first, there's a lot of terms in marketing, and I think the most important is to differentiate firstly. So I saw a very good video the other day which explains it properly, and I'm going to try and narrate it. So it goes and says that if a circus is coming to town and you put up a sign, that's called advertising.
Okay.
If that circus elephant walks through town and you put up a sign on the back of that elephant and he walks through town, that's promotion.
Okay.
Now, if this elephant walks through the mayor's garden and the local newspaper writes a story about it, that's publicity.
Love it. Yes.
Now, if you can get the mayor to laugh about this, it's public relations.
Yeah, love it.
And if you tell clients about the raised sales booth you have, the fun they're going to have, what attractions there are at this circus, that's sales.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you've put the whole thing together and planned it, and you've executed, that's marketing.
So you must make sure the elephant has the different touch points for you to say, all right, we've covered the whole thing.
Yeah, boy.
Sure.
So it's about building a brand that is reputable for what your services are that you advertise.
Very important, because you don't want to advertise something that is just...
In essence, marketing is generating leads. Now, you can do this like a hunter or like a farmer. There's only two types of salespeople, hunters and farmers. Well, there's other differentiators like finders, minders, and grinders. But you can mind and grind all you want if you haven't found any business to mind and grind on. And you see, and working like a hunter but thinking like a farmer is sort of the way we see it. A hunter wants a daily catch, but a farmer thinks about planting seeds for a yield 6 months ahead. Okay, so we got to think about marketing in both tiers.
Sure.
You got to work like a hunter now, generate as much leads as possible, and showcase what you have on offer. You will then realize how your offering compares to the market anyway, and then by double checking and doing cross-referencing the whole time, you'll find out whether you're actually effective at your marketing efforts. It's a very difficult thing to measure as well, marketing.
Yeah.
Because it's non-quantifiable.
Yeah.
How do you measure marketing? How do you measure what success marketing has? So sales, you can measure because you can see we've put in X amount of effort and we've generated X amount of sales.
The spreadsheet is there.
But promotion, we don't know.
So why do you keep on pumping money?
How many listeners have I attracted to my business by doing this radio station? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's unmeasurable. This is more about street credit. This is more about public relations than it is about actual marketing.
Sure.
But it's about understanding the entire thing. So for a real estate agent, it's everything, because what do you do as a real estate agent? Let's first ask the question, what do sellers expect from me? They expect a buyer. So effectively, if I take this down to its core, I sell buyers to sellers, not the other way around. I'm selling buyers. I have many buyers. You have a property that you need moved. I'm the guy to call.
So you're selling buyers to sellers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are selling tenants to landlords.
Okay.
A landlord sitting with a vacant property, he wants it tenanted. He wants to generate income. He wants it managed. He wants his income to be living.
100%.
Well, that's the perception.
Right.
So I list your property to generate a lead. But I list 1,000 properties to generate leads. So it's not about you as the seller. It's nothing special.
Yeah.
What is special is me matching that buyer to that house and getting him to pay.
Which is part of the reason I think people go online to search for vacant property if they want to rent.
The idea is they want to
But Philip would have advertised already, so yeah.
So the idea is, and I always say, don't, and we spoke about this last week, about being, not effective when shopping online only. The best way to do it is to actually, if you're buying a property and you are the type that is very, you're not a trigger puller. You don't make quick off the cuff decisions like me.
Okay.
You're more like a planner, and you want to think about this for 6 months before doing it. I can't remember where I was going with this, but the point is there are two kinds of people. And some will market themselves to do long-term business. I'm here forever, like a bookkeeper, kind of thing. And then real estate agents are supposed to do the wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of thing, but also think like a farmer and about future business. Because remember, there's only so many people in your market, and you've got to effectively help them the first time and then keep a relationship going. That's the portion of real estate sales that's probably the most difficult, is keeping the relationship going after the transaction's done. And that's another portion of marketing, is the relationship building, because after that feeds, it's public relations. It's building a relationship is a part of public relations, which is a part of marketing, if we take it back to the differentiator at the beginning.
Yeah.
So an agent will not be successful if he doesn't properly market himself, because he's got to be out there in the market telling sellers, hey, I'm good at what I do. Absolutely. So you need me. And he's got to be out there in the market basically telling buyers a different message, saying, I've got the stock you need.
Yeah.
For a man whose face is everywhere in town, you are the right person to come to when my strip joint launches. Thank you, Philip.
Amen, brother.
I can't believe you said amen to a strip joint, but it's okay.
Listen, I'm a businessman.
Thanks a lot, Philip, for coming through. A broker and owner of REMAX, Philip Skuman.
So